When you grow up and you want to get married, just make sure you get married to a white person, like Oyibo.
You were told to hate your hair. Cover it, lighten, flatten, cut it, anything but embrace it. Imagine making blackness look wrong.
I never identified as black until I came to this country.
And what really makes wearing your natural hair easier is when you come to terms with the fact that you're black. Yeah, baby, you're black.
I think a lot of black people struggle with their hair because they don't accept that they're actually black.
Today, I looked in the mirror and I didn't feel very pretty.
So this girl was asking at what point she should show her real hair to her boyfriend. Didn't this man grow up around black women? The reason she was asking this question is because she wears wigs. Oh, if I had a wig on and you see me, is it a secret what kind of hair I have? We're talking about a reveal. You know damn well it's a wig. It's not my hair. It barely even looks like hair. When someone wears a wig, it looks good, it looks laid, but there's no confusion. That's a wig. Granted, you can hide it, you can curl it, you can straighten it, but it's still there. You better love it. You went through some things when you were growing up. They made you feel a certain way towards your hair, but you see now we're grown-ups, right? And you can't keep feeling like that. You're 40, 50, 60, and you still hate a part of yourself that you live with every day. No! Because you should be able to exist just like other people. Other people wake up and just go with their hair. Why do I have to do all this stuff to be considered beautiful?
Your lack of confidence in yourself literally transcends. People can tell about your desperation and see how ugly you find yourself simply because you have deep-rooted, internalized insecurities regarding your blackness.
You have to accept that you're a black person before you can accept your natural hair. That is the first step because black hair is going to act a certain way. We're black, so our hair is going to be frizzy. Our hair is going to shrink up. You can see mine right now. I have 2 plaits in. These plaits getting a lot lower, but I'm black, so they shrunk up.
In one of my videos recently, I talked about how that at a mall, a woman almost dissolved herself into thin air just because her wig came off. It didn't just come off, actually. I think it was a face-off with somebody. She was trying to be, bitchy, and then the person just removed her wig from her head. And boy, what that woman expressed that day was not far from a desire to melt. She just wanted to fade into thin air. And in my head, I'm like, did you think we thought it was your natural hair? Why are you feeling so embarrassed? We all know it's wig. I just took down my braids and I just packed my hair. I didn't do anything to it. If your confidence disappears once your wig comes off, then this is 2026 and we're still having this conversation. Some girls who have natural hair have not seen their natural hairline in 5 business years. Their scalp gets more fresh air during salon appointments than the lungs get during harmattan. When they ask you, you say you're a natural, but your leave out is doing all the emotional labor. How far? Welcome back to my channel, guys. Today we're having this conversation not to bash wigs. You know I'll never tell you not to wear your wigs, but I want us to talk about wig dependency. How much do we need a wig before we're able to step out of our house or before we can throw on our confidence? But before we start this conversation, I want us to agree that we are blacks. You see, as some of those videos already told you, the first step to accepting your hair is accepting that you're black.
You can't tell me our melanin isn't magic, that our tones aren't rich. Being black is my honor. I wear this skin with pride. We are forever uniquely and wonderfully made.
Ain't nothing gonna change that. No cream, no soap, no conference, no makeup, no wig is gonna change your race. So if you're still trying to negotiate that, there's nothing I can say to help you. I'll just encourage you to stay longer on my channel, watch more videos, and hopefully you would begin to see. And it's not your fault, okay? You can't be going through all of that. You can't be negotiating your race and still be blaming yourself. So we need to collect the blame from you and we will tell you, this is not your fault. It's the media's fault. It's every other person's fault. You need to renew your mind. So let's talk. Wigs are not the villain. Wigs are not the bad guys. They are not evil. They are versatile. They are protective. There's a lot you can do with your wigs. And of course, we also need to give a shout out to those who are making a living from sales of wigs, styling of wigs, and all of those. So we can't even talk about, oh, out with the wigs. No. Let's not deceive ourselves. As much as it's a protection becomes dependency. When you panic at the thought of being seen without it, that is no longer fashion. That is identity outsourcing. And we need to unpack that. Interestingly, in not so distant past, never to see, wigs were occasional, but now women wear wigs everywhere. I mean, the women whose personality have been bruised to that degree, they wear the wigs to everywhere, to the gym, to church, to malls, to pick up their kids. Some women would forget to wear a bra, but they cannot forget to wear a wig. With them, there are no quick runs. You can't say, oh, let me just go to the supermarket, pick up something from the shelf and come. No, wig has to come. They could wear bathroom slippers, but see that wig, they ain't leaving their house without it. Sis, if your natural hair only comes out for wash days and for arguments, nah, that's not styling, that's avoidance. And the most common defense, people say, oh, it's easier. It's easier to just throw on a wig. Is it? Really? Think about it. Some wigs, yeah, I almost agree. Some wigs are easier than others, but we're talking the full 9 yards. Installation, melting lace, plucking lace, gluing the lace, redoing the lace. Are you sure that's easier? Or is it just engineering? Better yet, is it just escapism? Sometimes this argument about it's easier may not be that you really think it's easier. It might just be the fact that you really don't know how to handle your natural. So it's like an escape route for you. You don't want to deal with it. And instead of learning, you outsource it. So this is what the psychology of texture rejection talks about. We're going deeper now. Wig dependency becomes dangerous when every single wig you own is a looser texture than your natural curl pattern. You get what I'm trying to say? Because somewhere in your mind, you think that it is more presentable, it is better than your original pattern. So you basically just toss your natural to one side. You stop studying it, you stop trying to handle it right. You just can't be bothered. And truthfully, you can't get the best out of what you don't pay attention to. That's your natural hair. You can't keep escaping. Wig dependency is the problem that should be nipped in the bud, not the idea of wigs in general. If we're talking practically now, the only time you can give your hair a chance is when you even pay attention to it enough. Because once you stop facing your natural hair and always escaping under your wig, now you're opening the books of moisture imbalance, lack of scalp stimulation, breakage from improper braiding underneath, because at that point your braidings are not for the health of your hair. You just want something flat so that when your wig comes on, it's, like really flat and smooth. And this is where the irony stares us in the face. You think you're protecting your hair, but you don't even know what's happening underneath the wig. You know that saying, out of sight is out of mind? Yeah, if you don't see your hair often, out of sight, out of mind, out of retention. You're not retaining length.
I said, guys, wait and see what we have at the middle. It was like, I said, okay, different kind of rubber, laffy band. Like, when she opened it, I said, wow, look at it. You got to lose everything, mommy. Look at the scalp. Look at it. Let me zoom in so you can see what we have at the down. Look at the look at the back.
You and I know that growth requires relationship. You need to be in some sort of relationship with your natural hair. You need to be in some mental space with your hair for it to want to come out to thrive, or for it to dare to come out to thrive. It's true that some women feel more put together, more feminine, more bougie, more accepted, or even more soft when they wear their wigs. But your femininity does not live in imported bundles. If the only version of you that feels polished is the altered version, that means your natural image cannot be affirmed enough. And that is cultural conditioning. It's not your personal failure. But it will be your personal failure if you don't do anything about it. At some point, we need to start taking responsibility. We're not going to be kids forever now, are we? I can't even act or pretend like I don't see what's going on social media. The validation of wigs, eating out of palm of some people who wear wigs. Every scroll, perfect baby hairs, perfect wig, perfect density. You rarely see shrinkage celebrated the way it should be celebrated. You won't see kinks, you won't see dry twists before fluffing. So what happens? You just begin to compare. And you know what comparison does? The thief of joy, the thief of time. It brings quiet shame. Like something is your fault when it's not. Like you should apologize for something. There is absolutely nothing to apologize for. This is who you are. The kinks are your identity. The shrinkage is who you are. It is that avoidance that creates dependency. So stop avoiding your hair. Face it. This is who we are. We are Africans. Africans are who? Is it really your choice? Is it an empowered choice, or is it conditioned reflex? Because there's a difference. I'm not even trying to bash you. There's a difference. An empowered choice looks more like I love my wigs and I love my hair too. If I choose to wear my wigs, I wear my wigs. If I choose to wear my hair, I wear my hair. Now that is empowered choice. But condition reflex, I must wear my wigs to a particular meeting. Condition reflex says I cannot be seen without my wigs. But the good thing is that whatever conditioning condition, you can uncondition it. It's easier to face your truth if you're telling yourself the truth. So now, accept that you're black. But what does it really mean? It means accept your texture, accept shrinkage, accept coils, accept curls. Stop that back and forth. Oh, it's coils, not coils. It's curls, not coils.
I'll tell you that coily hair is curly. It's the curliest hair type. And if you still want to try to make it not make sense, there's a word for you. I really need people to hear how they sound, so I'm gonna demonstrate it. But when you say your hair's not curly, it's coily, this is what you're saying. You're not a color, you're red. Or you're not an animal, you're a kitten. I don't even know what else to say. Like, you're not makeup, you're lipstick. This is how you guys sound. And so it's like trying to argue with you guys, like, oh no, my hair's curly. It's the curliest hair type. You're like, no, it's not curly, it's coily. And it's like, so what do you think coily means, honey? It's like saying, no, you're not skinny, you're size 0. You can't do that. Like, someone was literally in my comments saying they have to protect type 3 hair or 3C hair because other people want to call their hair curly. And it's just like, babes, why are you so resistant to textured hair, afro hair being called curly? What about that upsets you? Why are you denying facts? Is it because you're anti-black? Anyways.
Whoa, you have? You've got the hair. You've got to enjoy it. Accept that your hair defies gravity and European standards. What acceptance does for you is that it removes resentment. Resentment blocks care, and your hair needs the care. So if you do not resent it, you would bring it in to love it. That love that will fuel growth. It doesn't even have to be long. That will fuel health. Yeah, that's a better way to put it. It is how you care for your hair that fuels the health of your hair. So as you may have already perceived, this video is not anti-wigs, it's not anti-black. Wear wigs, have fun, switch it up if you must. But do not lose yourself in the switch. Your hair is not a problem waiting to be fixed. Your hair is your hair. Everybody else should deal with it. It's not unprofessional. It's not incomplete. It's not less feminine. It's babe. Stop seeing your hair as something you need to manage, but you start seeing it as something you need to understand. That's a win. That's a big win.
Your hair is going to grow this year. This 2026, your hair is going to grow. By force, by fire, we're going to make your hair grow. Stick with me because I'm going to go over all the things that is stopping your hair from growing, that is stopping your edges from flourishing, that is stopping those bald spots from being filled. Okay, I went from this to this. 2026, by force or by fire, our hair is growing. Say it with me. My hair is growing in 2026. More inches. Let's go.
So before you choose to buy your next unit, ask yourself, am I styling or am I hiding? The good thing is we grow with awareness.
I get advices like, make sure you don't marry someone that is dark skinned. What would your babies look like? Back in primary school, when they want to choose characters, princesses, queens, they have their go-to people, and you can see they don't look like you, their skin tone is different. But when they are looking for the devils, the wicked people, it's always the dark-skinned individuals. I just feel different. Like, why am I not being called when you're calling the prettiest people? Why don't you think of me? Why don't I come to your mind when you think of that? I realized since I was young, there was something different. I used to feel there's a beauty standard. You have to be fair, you have to be skinny, tall, you have to be a particular way to be beautiful. But now I realize that beauty comes in different forms, different features, different shapes, and different skin tones. You have more to you than what you look like. It is just a skin tone.
Please take a moment to subscribe to my channel and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Let me hear your thoughts in the comment section. Do you know people who are fighting or negotiating their blackness?
Blaine, remember you're a black woman?
What are you talking about? Why do you do that? Why are you questioning that?
Because you are a black woman.
Oh
yeah.
My gosh.
Yeah, you're able to say, I'm a black woman.
Why are you talking? Let's see.
Be a black woman is to be resilient in a world that tells you you're less than. It's not being afraid to stand out in spaces where no one looks like you. Constantly reminding yourself that you really do belong here.
Oh, how proud I am of this hair. I used to get perms and all that trash. Let me tell you something. I wasn't going to be able to reach up for like 6 weeks. So I cut it off. And I saw my little nappy hair. I went, there you are, Jenny. No, your beauty lies in how you were born.
Our hair is a love language. It's never too much. See, doing our hair is acts of self-love. You can look, but like Solange said, don't touch. The strands, the roots are the sacred parts of us that run deeper than a comb. History says cane rolls is how we found our way home. It's time to let it be known. My hair is not only the crown, but it's the whole throne. It's royalty. And if you copy my hairstyle, I'ma need some royalty.
My people, I'll see you in my next video.